What's up, y'all? So, I'm at home. As you can see, that actually is the dining room through that door there. We don't use that door. We use that door over there at this place. But I'm here at home, and Pepper's here. Come here. There we go. Come on. There's Pepper. And Trixie's running around here somewhere. I don't know where she is. Anyway, I want to show you guys. Check it out. I got, for the truck, a fridge. That's right. This bad boy is a 1.6 inch or 1.6 cubic foot Arctic Fresh. Now, if you haven't heard that out of that brand, it's okay, because neither have I. And so I got that. It supposedly will fit in the cabinet in my truck. I was going to go with one of the truck fridges, but they're $600. This one was $69. So I'm going to install that and kind of show you guys that when I do it, hopefully. The other thing I got was this big old bag of tools. Boom, right there. Craftsman tools. Now, about tools, y'all. So I can work on my truck. Hold on, let me show you what it's in. Okay, so I don't necessarily recommend that you have all this stuff. I do have a complete set of mechanics tools in my truck. So if something goes wrong, hopefully I can fix kind of smaller stuff. Fixing bigger stuff is not really that big of a deal. Okay, so this toolkit, $150 at Lowe's, came with a drill, which that should be locked in safety. It's not. It came with an impact wrench that doesn't have a battery on it. So it came with a flashlight, 3 dots. And it was a game we used to play at the trolley barn, which is unhealthy really, but it was a game we used to play at the trolley barn. And it came with a hacksaw. So also no battery. So and obviously it came with a battery charger, so I could charge batteries when I'm going down the road and everything. So I did buy that. I might have to use the hacksaw a little bit to get the fridge in, but only to cut off some shelf brackets, and that's about it. Otherwise it's supposed to fit in almost perfectly. So I'll show you guys that in the next few seconds, probably, because this is probably going to be the first part of the video, and then we're going to go to the second part of the video. What's up, everybody? So you saw the fridge the other day, and we're in the truck installing the fridge. I got my brother here for adult supervision, so because otherwise, you know, I could drop a fridge on my head or cut a finger off and die, and we don't want that. If I'm going to die, I want somebody to know about it. So anyway, so I'm like, I took this panel off here, which is this panel here. Oh, it's this panel here that comes off, and it fits in place right here, just like this, pretty much like that. And there are 4 bolts on the back of it, and you can see if I turn this around, you can see there's 4 bolts on this. There's 1 here, and then 1 here, and then there's 2 at the bottom. It just unbolts from the inside, back up there, and then you've got these little shelf things. So see these little shelf pieces, right? Oh, that doesn't count. Let's go over here. See a little shelf piece right there? You've got 4 of those here, and there, and back there, and right here. And I've already drilled out, cut 3 of them out, or all 4 of them out. I've just got to Dremel out the back one back there, the last one, and then the fridge should fit right in. Should. I might have to take off this lip here, which is what that piece bolts to, and maybe a little bit of this one as well. So, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But I got a Sawzall, so I could. I bought tools. You saw my tools. I bought this. That helped out quite a bit. So we're gonna get to the rest of this, and hopefully get it installed today. And hopefully it'll cool. So now what are you doing with that? It's the battery.
Batteries?
I only have a place to charge 1 battery.
Maybe you should have bought 2.
No, why would I buy 2 battery chargers?
Why would you leave it hooked up when you're not going to use it?
I don't know. My brother's yelling at me about my power tools. So that's my brother. He's playing with my
Sawzall. It's not good
Sawzall.
to have them powered in case you accidentally lean on it and then destroy yourself.
It has a safety.
Yeah, well, the safety is you take the damn battery out.
Anyway, that's my brother. Okay, fridge is in. I did end up having to cut around the edges here, you can kind of see I cut off a lot of the cabinet or whatever. Yeah, it's a real professional job. You see how straight and true that line is right there? You know, I don't know if you guys could see that. Yeah, look at that. Straight and true all the way down. Okay, anyway. And then the same thing over here. So, you can see it's straight and true all the way down, right? Except for that little bit right there. Anyway, but it's in. I've got the door hooked up to go this way. So, I've got my little stuff here, so it'll be a lot easier to get in and out of the fridge. The shelf comes out, goes back in. So I'll do a video maybe next week, kind of shows you guys what I keep in my refrigerator. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. It's in, and now it's cleanup time. I won't say that till later. Who knows? Anyway, all right, fridge is in. Thought you guys would like to see it. Probably should secure it somehow. Hey guys, so it hasn't been a week yet, but I wanted to add this little bit as far as the fridge is concerned. So, I did end up having some issues with the fridge, and one of those was that it kept coming open. So, let me show you what I did to kind of fix that issue. I had some Velcro, just some sticky Velcro, and I cut 2 pieces off and stuck one side to the door and then one side to the side over here, and then I just used one long piece of Velcro to kind of keep it closed. So I did load it up with some food and stuff. We got all kinds of stuff in here that I'm probably not supposed to have, but whatever. So what happened was I put a whole bunch of water bottles back here on this shelf, and they fell all over the ground and everything. It was kind of funny. It was a real show. Anyway, so I got some water in here. I like tuna fish sandwiches. I don't really like cold cuts, sliced meat or whatever. So here's some shredded cheese. I've got cans of tuna fish that I'll make into tuna sandwiches, basically. So I've got mayonnaise in here. Let's see if I can just show it to you. So there's mayonnaise back in here. Can't really see it because the door didn't open all the way, but anyway, mayonnaise. Here's the relish. I've got mustard. Here's grape jelly, which I think got some water in it, so that may not be any good. Some milk, and then some chocolate milk. I've got grapes in here because I really like grapes, and then water. A couple bottles of water chilling. I bought this today. There's a couple of things of sweet tea and one soda, because I can have soda every now and then. So that's pretty much it. I just want to make sure you guys saw that. Let me close this back up. It has been running pretty good so far. The biggest complaint that I have, if I have to complain about something, is the fact that, and this is just if I have to complain, basically, is just the fact that the refrigerator actually does eat up a lot of power, and I think my inverter, it's an 1800 watt inverter, is not really handling that too well. You can hear the fridge kick on every now and then, and when it does, you hear the inverter kick on and the fan kicks in. Only for a split second. It's only because of the surge. Once the surge of it starting goes by, it's fine after that. So, and then I'm trying to think what else. I did have to unplug my battery charger that was charging my power tools. So because the refrigerator was not cooling like the first night that I had it in the truck, and so I noticed that, and so I unplugged my battery charger, or the battery chargers, and sure enough, it started cooling really well after that. It was cooling, but not cooling well enough to really be cool. So that's pretty much it. Other than that, I pushed it further back into the cabinet. I had it, when you saw it last, I had it kind of pulled up where it was past this part of the cabinet right here, where it was pulled out to about here. And just for the room, I decided to go ahead and push it further back into the cabinet. It still allows me to open the door. It doesn't give me full range as far as the door is concerned, but I can get the door open and kind of, and still be able to get into it and everything the way that I need to. So, which is great. Other than that, I'm very happy with it. I haven't had to buy ice in like 3 or 4 days, which is awesome. And so very, very, very happy with the fact that I put a fridge in here. And just cannot, if you can do it, if you can figure it out, do it, because it's a lifesaver. A lifesaver. I'm able to keep milk. I'm able to keep, you saw mayonnaise and cheese and water and cold drinks and grapes. That's the one thing. I had grapes this morning for breakfast, which was like the end of the world for me, because I freaking love grapes. So, and to be able to have that on the truck without it getting cold or whatever, and to have a clean fridge. That's the other thing. The one in the Kenworth wasn't really clean when I got it, so I was always nervous about it, because it wasn't my fridge. It's like when you buy something that's yours, and then it, it's good, but when it's somebody else's and you're not 100% about it. It wasn't until like the last month or so that was in the Kenworth that I was actually like keeping stuff in the fridge. Last couple of months, I guess, keeping stuff in the fridge in the Kenworth. And grapes were never one of those things. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Nothing really else has changed too much in the truck. I'm still trying to figure out where I can store stuff, where I can't store stuff. A friend of mine said, it'll take you a couple months to kind of get to the point where you can go like, oh, that'll fit there. Oh, that'll fit there. Oh, that'll fit there. And I'm still trying to figure all that stuff out. So anyway, but just wanted to give a quick update on the fridge, as far as what it was doing and everything, and a couple of things I had changed so far. I'll wait probably another couple weeks, maybe a month, and we'll see how it's doing then and everything. But so far, it's not too bad. I bought the fridge for $69. So for $69 so far, it's a pretty good deal. With a little couple modifications, it's a pretty good deal. So that's it. Keep your shiny side up. See you down the road.